Hello everyone, this is Dream by Budgets. My name is Natalie, and today we'll be doing our cash stuffing for our second April paycheck. So if that's something that you're interested in, stick around and let's jump right in. So I am trying to bring back my word of the day because it's been forever. I dropped it and I know I had a lot of fun with it, so I want to bring it back. But for that to happen, I will need you to leave me some words that you would like to learn or just know how to say it in Romanian or pronounce it in Romanian. And then I will do my best to make it clear in my future videos. So I will make a list of all the words that I'm getting, or if it's a phrase, I can try and do that too and just break it down. But yeah, just let me know what you would be curious about, what you would be interested in, and I'll do my best to help. But for today, we will be doing work because it's been it's taken over our lives pretty much. Last night I was supposed to go to work, but my husband stayed over because it was inventory time, so he ended up staying over. I didn't go, and he basically stayed there 12 and a half hours. And he got home, he was exhausted. I couldn't do anything all day because I kept getting prepped to go to work, and I found out late that I wasn't gonna go, so the entire day felt wasted. Because I could have just done something else if I had known that I wasn't gonna go. So it was just one of those things. So for today, our word is gonna be work. And work is muncă. Muncă. That's what it is. So it starts with an M. Muncă. I will try and have it up on the screen for you guys. That way you can see how it's written as well. But that was it for our word of the day. I hope you enjoy. And I hope I don't forget about these in the future because I do enjoy making them. So just leave me a bunch of words down in the comments so I can make a list and keep it going. But now we can get into our cash counting. Fair warning though, the $50 bills that I got from the ATM are crisp. Crisp. They stick together. They're new. Like all the serial numbers are in order. And so this is gonna be a struggle, but hopefully we can manage. We'll figure this out. Okay, so 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 750, okay, 770, 790, 800, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 900. Okay. So I did not get all the denominations that I've wanted because I couldn't go to the actual bank, so I had to go to the ATM, and they never have any tens, so I made change for those tens, and they never have any hundreds, hence why I have so many 50s. But I'm hoping with me going to the bank to deposit some money, I can hopefully exchange some of that and do a bill exchange for you guys. That way I can condense some things in some of those 50s, but we'll see if there is enough to actually do a bill swap with as we go. But yeah, so let's get started here. I will do the same thing that I did, I'm sorry if I moved you, last time, and just do our groceries, well, wallet in general first, So we will have our 200 here. We have 50, 100, 50, 200 for our wallet. Which honestly, at this point, every time I have this money, I just put it in our credit card envelope because we use our credit card for our gas and our groceries. So I might just end up doing that in the future, where any money that I have allocated for groceries or gas for that week, basically our wallet, will just go straight into our credit card, and I can monitor and see kind of how much we spend and adjust that way. So I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. So let me take this out. Because we're so on the go, that it just made more sense to just use the card and pay it off later. The only problem with that is that during the time that I had just gotten hired, I lost track of it and it got out of hand a little bit. But we also needed to add 60 to our credit card envelope extra, so I'm gonna do that now. So I added an extra 50 and a 10. So now we can see how much we have in our credit card. Like, you can see how new they are. I hope you can. There's just one tiny line. So in our credit card now we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 50, 5, 65, 70. So 470 in here. Okay. That was it for our business binder. And then we can go into our bills binder and take care of State Farm. And this is going to be getting 100 as well. So we have 150 and another 50. So now our State Farm has 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. There we go. And I have been debating on just finishing this off next week, but yeah, I might end up doing that just to get it out of the way, since we do have to pay it in May. I just want to get it out of the way. That way I can free up that 100 that would go to it normally every week for our 11K or a different challenge, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. And then we can get into our personal binder. Okay. So we start off with Maze. She's going to be getting 10. Okay, so I'm going to do that in 5s. And so Maze now has 5, 10, 15, 25. Awesome. See, I already bought her food because I didn't realize how low she was. She was basically out. So I'm just going to put money in here until I get the right amount and then take it out and put it in our credit card. Okay, and then we have clothing, which is going to get 10. So now clothing has 5, 10, 15. Awesome. And then hubby is getting 15. So 5, 10, 15. So now hubby has 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Awesome. Okay, and then childcare is getting 10. And now childcare has 500 in the bank, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 5, 10, 15. 715 in here. Not bad. Okay, and then games is also getting a 10. And now games has 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay. But considering one game is 70 bucks now, this is gonna need to be higher than that. But it's good progress. Okay, and then our last one is our emergency binder, which starts off with our poop fund, and it is going to be getting 10. I'm gonna do a 10 like that. So now our poop fund has 1,000 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. 1,070. Okay. And then our medical is also getting 10. Gonna do the other 10. So now our medical has 50, 60, 75, 80. Okay. And then car maintenance is getting 70. So we have a 50 and a 20. Okay. So car maintenance now has 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 5, 40. So 340 in car maintenance, which is amazing. I think I'm gonna be comfortable going in, checking in on the car when we're at around 500, maybe a little over 400, just to be safe. And because we still don't know what's going on with it, and I want to be able to cover as much as possible from whatever that bill is going to be with the money that's in here. Okay, and then we have house maintenance, which is going to get 15. So 5, 10, 15. And now we have 10, 15, 25, 30 in house maintenance. Awesome. And that was it for our emergency binder. Got a lot of love today, which is good because it had been neglected for a minute. Okay, so now I can grab my challenges. And I'm going to be starting with, as you probably saw, I just left my markers out here because I love how they look and I haven't seen them in a while. So I just want to have them hang out with me on the desk, at least in our calf stuffing videos. So we're going to be finishing off our April. So we can take that off and just color it in. So let's see, what do we want to do? I think I'm just going to do green for April. Yeah, I remember last year doing this challenge for the first time, and it felt so daunting, and we weren't in the financial position we are now. We're not well off by any means, but I am working, so that is extra cash coming in compared to last year. And so it's just crazy to look back and see some of the things that we've done throughout the year to make it work for us the best that we could with what we had. And this year I'm just trying extra hard to make sure that we do improve and don't just coast the same, like at the same level that we did last year, if that makes sense. I want to be able to actually account for the fact that I do work and I can bring some money in, so that money needs to go somewhere. I don't I don't know if I'm making sense, but in my mind it does, but I don't think it's coming across that way. But April is officially done now. So we can put the 200 that was left over to put in here and be done with it. And then we can worry about May, which is going to be 500, but we're not going to talk about that right now. I don't want to think about it. So 200 is going to go in here. So 50, 100, 50, 200. And there we go. That's going to go in here. Oh, it got caught. Okay. Perfect. And then we have our 11K, which I should have the 180. Let's check here. So 50, 150, 75, 80. Perfect. Which this is our last 180. So then we can start working on 175s and 170s. I'm very excited because we started at 255. So to make that kind of progress in a couple months is insane to me because, like I said before, considering where we were last year, I didn't think we could make this kind of progress in such a short amount of time, but I'm beyond grateful. Before I get into this though, I do want to take a moment to talk about some of the creators on here that do need your help. I know I talk about my watch hours a lot, and I'm sorry, it's just stressing me out. But I would really appreciate it if for a moment, if you were supporting me with my watch hours, or if you were thinking about it or anything like that, please put that on pause and go check out It's D. I think she changed her name now to It's D's Bankroll, and the Supernatural Budget, because, well, Supernatural's budget. With them, they're trying really hard and are so close to actually get monetized, and I'm so far behind that it doesn't matter to me if I get set aside for a while to get them there, since they're on the finish line. So please, please, please go check them out, go show them some love, and help them get those watch hours up and get them ready to get monetized. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. That way you help out there as well. But yeah, and then for my third person that I wanted to mention for today is Save Stuff and Repeat. Save Stuff, Repeat. I think it's early and I'm tired, but I will have all of them linked down. For her, she is super close to getting her first YouTube paycheck. So if you can watch some of her ads and show some love and support, that would be very much appreciated. And that was it. I hope that wasn't too much, but I appreciate any and all support that you can give them. They're amazing. Their content is awesome. If you want to know more about mortgages, Dee is your girl. She's paying it off early. If you love Supernatural, which there's so many of us, and just enjoy a good conversation and videos, you will definitely like Christina as well at Supernatural's Budget. And with budgeting stuff, Repeat, with her, I've been kind of surprised at all the different things that she's doing. So it's never boring over there. So I think you'll really enjoy it, and just show some love and support. Don't skip those ads. Don't skip those ads. Just watch them unless they're like 15 minutes long. Nobody has time for that. But the small ones, don't skip them, because otherwise they don't They don't count if you skip them. So thank you, thank you. But yes, let's get rid of this last 180 over here. And then we can move for, that's also part of the reason why I said I'm hoping next week I can do some more damage on this, just because we are getting lower. But I'm not sure how that's going to work out if I want to cover State Farm completely, so that's why I'm just waiting it out and getting to it when I get to it. Because I can, yeah, see, and my envelope for this broke, and I don't want to replace it because I like it, and I'm just constantly doing this with it to put it back together. I don't know why I took all the money out, but all of that money went in there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and again, comment down below. Let me know if you have any words in mind that you would like to learn or know how to pronounce. For the most part, I want to keep it to Romanian, but I do know German, so if that was something that you were interested in as well, I can try doing that. But for the most part, I want to stick to Romanian because I feel like it's not given enough love. Shout out to Madeline Budgets over here, Madalina. She is awesome. She's still doing, because she's in Romania, so she is doing cash stuffings in Ron's, and I miss those bills so much because they're not as fragile. They're basically plastic. Oh, I love them. And they're just so pretty. But yeah, if you haven't heard of her or haven't checked her out yet, please do so. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.